Hello, Libra. Welcome to your end of February through March general reading. I'm Psychic Medium Eric, bringing you your general reading that covers the end of February through the month of March. I want to apologize for getting my readings out. I wanted to get my readings out a little bit earlier, but I was dealing with some personal issues, so I'm back again. So if these readings are a little bit late, I do apologize. And well, I got everything back on track again, so I'm glad to bring you guys your readings. It's been a joy and pleasure. You guys have given me you guys' support has been overwhelming, and it's been great. You've really made this channel into something, and I've enjoyed bringing you the readings, and it just, like I said, I can't thank you guys enough for all you guys have done for me, and I always show my appreciation to you guys. I'll always go out of my way to help you as best I can. Alright, and like always, if you like a personal reading, check the description box and you get all the information you need for a personal reading. Okay. Alright, you Libras. Let's see what's in store for you this month. Alright. There we go. And what's in store for you month? Your overall energy is the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who's could represent an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It could represent you, that you're I feel like somebody looks like, from your reading, it looks like financial stability is coming in, and material stability, because the Queen of Pentacles is all about stability and material stability. And she's also about being very grounded too, emotionally, because from your reading it looks like it actually looks like you got, maybe, I feel like you have some new job offers coming in. I look like finances are going to be good too, and your messages are you got the synchronicity card. This could be somebody who might help you. You know, synchronicity is about being at the right place at the right time. It's those events, you know, those chance meetings. Wait. Some of you might be waiting for, maybe you're waiting for, you could be waiting for information on a job or an application that you put in. Or you could be waiting on some sort of information, because that also shows up. I feel like some of you are waiting for a job offer, or you're waiting to hear back from a job. Or maybe you're waiting to hear about a promotion or something that's going to bring in more money. And also to set your sights higher. So in other words, this is about, you know, this is about really pushing the boundaries with yourself this month. Or really pushing the boundaries and, you know, trying to accomplish more out there. But I feel like, yeah, some of you might be waiting for a job offer or news about work or money, because you do have the energy of the Ace of Wands. So yeah, so some of you are waiting on a new job, some of you are waiting for more money to come in, some of you are waiting for information of a new job to come in. It looks like that information will be coming in, and it's telling you to be patient, because that information is coming in for you. New work, like I said, new job, something that's going to be bringing you I feel like a lot more money. Or some of you might be running into a new romantic partner too, who could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. It could also be that. Whatever it is, you have the passing energy of the devil in reverse, which is great, because basically when the devil's upright, it means bondage, or being trapped, or being tied down. But in reverse, it means a release. So some of you could be handcuffed by finances, and it looks like that's going to pass this month. And I feel like you're waiting for, so that's why I'm saying some of you might be waiting for a job offer or information about money coming in. And I feel like some of you might be actually handcuffed by your finances, and you're waiting for a new job offer to come in. And what you have below you is the Princess of Cups, or in the other it would be the Knight of Cups, which means invitations, propositions, and so some of you will be getting that job offer, or maybe you'll be getting an offer of new money, or it could be an offer of love. Whatever it is, it's an offer or an invitation or proposition. Somebody's offering you something. It could be, like I said, it could be a new love, it could be a new job, it could be new work, it could be something that brings you what you have on top of you is the Empress. It could be bringing you gifts, or this could be a Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo too, someone who's going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of unexpected gifts. You could be dealing with a Virgo, especially with the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. And like I said, this could be somebody who just comes in by chance, you know, at the synchronicity events, you know what? It's being at the right place at the right time. So you could be, it could be one of those chance meetings, those destined meetings that you could be running across somebody. Yeah, so some of you are waiting for information about more money coming in, or work, or promotion, or you're waiting on something that has to deal with job. It's coming in. Some of you have new love coming in. Like I said, whatever it is, if you're coming in feeling trapped, guess what? That's going to be all behind you now. So I don't see anything trapping you anymore because the devil isn't reversed. So you're free from bondage. And I feel like this offer coming in, this new love or new job or more money or something is going to really release you from that bondage. All right. And now you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which is better in reverse anyway. Because I feel like I said, with that being in reverse and the devil being in reverse, I feel like that's what some of you might be handcuffed by your finances. And it looks like it's going to be a lot better. And right after that, you got the Two of Wands. So, yep, this could be meaning new partnerships. Could be it also could be a love relationship with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Or maybe it's a business partnership coming in for you, because it is next to more wands. So it could be work-related partnership coming in for you too that you don't expect. And like I said, but money-wise, it looks great for you. So if you're being tied down by your finances, you know what? You don't have to be anymore, because it looks like that burden's going to be lifted. Always remember to use your guidance and your high priestess. So it's about following your guts. It's about, this also can deal with, you know, setting your sights higher. You know what? Following your intuition. Following what's right for you. Because I feel like once you're freed up and once you're released from that bondage, you can accomplish anything you want. And like I said, with that synchronicity card, this could be a chance meeting. Someone just coming in out of the blue. Or if you're waiting for something, you could be getting another job. Or like, say, if you put an application in for a job and all of a sudden another job comes in unexpectedly, that also could be with the Ace of Wands too. In other words, you might have put an application for one job, but then all of a sudden another job offer comes in. So that's another scenario that could be happening. But whatever it is, though, it's going to be good. Like I said, for some, it's new love interest coming in, especially with the Knight of Cups and the Empress. Because some of you might have been trapped by a bad relationship. And that is also going to be passing too. Because now I want to get into the relationship with couples, because this is very interesting. That's why I'm saying this could be a release from a bad relationship also. You could be, because the relationship for a couple Libras out there, you got unrequited love and retreat. And I also got the Lead in reverse. This is the Emperor in reverse. And the Eight of Swords, feeling helpless and hopeless. So some of you Libras might have been in a relationship where you felt trapped. Where there just wasn't enough love, you know, to sustain the relationship. Or it was just, you felt trapped because the relationship just wasn't going anywhere. And maybe you felt out of control. Maybe you were in a relationship that you did feel that you weren't in control. And now you kind of retreated for the world. But I feel like some of you, with this retreat, somebody new can come in. So some of you might be some of you Libras who are getting out of a relationship might have one come in very unexpectedly. All right, so in other words, some of you Libras might be getting out of a relationship, but unexpectedly, there could be another one coming in. So this could also, reading can also coincide with the love reading right here too. So I feel like that could very well coincide, because some of you Libras might be in a relationship where you felt tied down because there just wasn't enough love to sustain the relationship. And you felt like there was no control, or you didn't have any control, since the Emperor's in reverse. And you felt trapped by that. So I feel like, and like I said, then unexpectedly you could have a new relationship come in that'll help you, you know what, get unblocked, or you won't feel trapped, because the Eight of Swords is always about feeling trapped, or your idea of being trapped. But whatever it is, you're going to be released from that. For singles, guess what, singles? You got even better news for you. Like I said, with new relationship, you got very soon. You got the well-deserved reward, or the Nine of Pentacles. And you got the Seek and the Hermit card, which is interesting because for you singles, you got 2 9s. So you guys you're ending a cycle here, or you're about ready to begin on a new cycle, because the 9s are about completion. So at the end of the cycle, you're gonna have a very good, well-deserved reward. And guess what? It also with the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands also represents springtime, or the beginning of springtime. So like I said, so some of you are going to have new love coming in at the beginning of spring, which is March. Or the end of winter, or beginning of spring. Because also when I look at Five of Pentacles, I also look at winter. Because you know how winter, everything is died, everything is dried up. But guess what? When spring comes, everything kind of starts to because when you look at this card, this could represent winter, or the end of winter. Because there's the Five of Pentacles. You see how there's no, there's really nothing going on there. It's kind of like icy and cold. It's very vacant. And beginning of spring is when things start to liven up a bit. So I feel like some of you Libras out there are going to have somebody coming in right at the beginning of spring. And that's when you're going to start a new cycle. So the winter could be the end of a cycle for you Libras out there, and then you'll have new love coming in very shortly. So it looks like for you Libras, looks like the beginning of spring is going to be a very good time for you. And also, like I said, so some of you will also be getting new jobs in the spring, or you're going to be hearing very shortly about a new job, because we are approaching springtime. So something with springtime with you Libras. So I feel like around you Libras are going to be expecting new jobs. You're going to be hearing about promotions. A lot of you are going to be getting raises and promotions, and some of you will be getting new jobs, new love. And this is almost like it's going to happen at the beginning of spring. Or some of you also might be getting out of bed relationships early spring. So I feel like a lot of completion. It looks like your spread here is about completions and the finishing up of, and the starting anew. With March approaching as spring approaching, because like I said, the Ace of Wands also represents the beginning of spring. Alright Libras, that was your general reading from the end of February through the month of March. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to be back again, and I'm going to be back again with my readings. I'm back again. I'm back again. You know, I'm back in control again, and everything is going well now for me, so it's time to get back on the horse and get your readings out to you guys. So, like I said, I love the support. You guys have been so supportive. I love each and every one of you. And I will see you Libras next month.